Hey guys, M13 here. I got new glasses. I wear glasses, for those of you who don't know, and my new glasses are a bit bigger than my old glasses, so it makes it more difficult for me to fit a camera in my face, especially with this helmet. Not that you know which helmet I'm wearing, but actually you do, because my visor is reflecting my camera and you can see which camera it is, and I've shown before which helmet I use that camera for. Anyways, that's not what this is about. This is about... Here, I'll just start again. Hi everybody, this is M13, and I got a quick topic. A lot of you guys that watch my videos are interested in motorcycles, no surprises there. And I just wanted to say, if you like motorcycles, there's a forum that you should check out. It is my own forum, m13online.com. There's a forum, there's also a few other things there. There's going to be a store there eventually. We're working on it slowly but surely. M13 online, M13 shop, and it'll actually be cool. Unlike most other YouTuber shops, most YouTubers, they just like make a T-shirt with like their name on it, and that's it. Like, I'm not going to do that. If I make a shirt, I'm going to try to make something cool, you know, something that. Even if someone's never heard of me, they'd still be proud to wear it because it'll just look cool. And that's the plan, anyways. Yeah. So what? But the most active part of my website right now is the forum, and it's I'd say it's like 60% a motorcycle forum, but the other 40% is video games. We've got a pets and animals section. And just general talk. It's fairly active, and there's some pretty cool people on there. I like a lot of the members, honestly. Much better than other forums too, because I used to really like going onto forums, but most forums, especially motorcycle forums, are full of assholes. Especially motorcycle forums for some reason. I'll give you an example. I was on like this one forum called CBR600rr.net or .com, I'm not sure, whichever one's bigger. And it's just, it's this massive CBR forum. Back in those days I had a CBR 600. And I was well liked, popular on the site. I made a lot of joke posts that people thought were funny, and so I was kind of known for being a jokester. And this is back before my YouTube days. Anyways, but then there was an incident that happened. One of the regular members had a crash, and it involved an off-duty cop, a female off-duty cop, and she just pretty much just pulled out right in front of him and then caused him to crash. And then she like lied and stuff and said that he was stunting because he was doing like a stoppie because his rear tire was in the air, and like the stupid bitch didn't realize that he was just trying to stop, and his front tire went off the ground because he was trying to stop so hard. He was pushing on the front brake so hard that his rear tire lifted up off the ground. That's just what happens when you stop in an emergency situation. And she's like, "Oh yeah, before he hit me, his rear tire wasn't even on the ground. He was stunting." Stupid. Ugh. So a bunch of people are insulting this woman, and then there's one of the moderators who just happens to be a cop. Comes into the thread and he's like, okay guys, calm down, you can't talk that way about an off-duty cop. And it's like, what are you talking about? She crashed into, she caused one of our members to crash his motorcycle, and then she lied, and then and we're not allowed to insult her just because of her profession. Like, if she was any other profession, if she was a waitress or a cashier or a lawyer or any other doctor, teacher, school teacher, it doesn't matter. If she was any other profession, we could have all just insulted her as much as we wanted. But because she was an off-duty cop, another cop comes in and says to cut it out. And then but we all calmed down, and then a little while later the whole thread gets deleted anyways. And I was like, oh my god, like that was such bullshit, man. It was like crooked cops up close in person. It was just absolute bullshit. One cop does something like horrible, and then another cop comes to their rescue, and it was amazing because I was like the only person that was outraged, and I started making posts about it, like what the hell, like it was just despicable. What's the word? What's the word when the media only shows you what they want to show you? I forget the word. It's a long word. I think it's something like consternation, but that's obviously not it. But it's something like that. Is it like, it's when the media doesn't, oh, jeez. Well, you guys know what I mean. And anybody with half a brain knows the freaking word. Just me that doesn't. So yeah, it was, so I was like angry, and then I started complaining and saying how, you know, like, how can you guys let the mods, how can this guy even be a mod, he's like a crooked cop, blah blah blah, and of course I got banned, and I was like, But with other forums, well, on that forum I was fairly well liked to begin with, but on other forums, like I went on to a sports bike forum, like, I don't know, and I asked a couple of questions, and I was new to bikes at the time, I was new to sports bikes at the time, I'd been riding for a bit, but I was new to sports bikes, and I asked a couple of noobish questions. And in an instant, you had like 30 people insulting me, like just insulting me for asking a noob question. You're like, you're an idiot, you don't know the difference between this, and blah blah blah. You're an idiot, you know. Like, and it's just like, okay, well, if you look at me, you can tell I've only got a few posts. Like I've only been on this website for a short amount of time, and yeah, so here I am. I'm new to your forum, and you got like 30 guys just throwing insults at me, which is loserish to begin with. Like sometimes if I'm insulting someone on a forum, then that's fine. Like if it's me and him going back and forth. But when people start to join in on either person's side, then I'm not comfortable with that. Like even if they're joining in to support me, I'm not comfortable with that, because then it's like me and 5 other guys insulting one guy, and then I'm like, then I start to feel, then he's the underdog, and then I want to switch sides and start taking his side and start insulting the 5 people that join me, you know what I mean? It's not fair. So, you know, if I see someone insulting someone else and it's like one-on-one, then that's, you know, even if I agree or disagree with one of them strongly, I still don't join in. Oh shit, I just totally ran a red, and there's the cop there. Yeah, so I just, it bothered me, you know, so I don't, police? He's not a, what's this? It's like kind of fake cop riding a 50cc, it's like an old man with a police vest riding a 50cc scooter. That's interesting. This can't be a cop. Anyways, yeah, but my forum is it's very noob friendly, so you can go on there and you can ask stupid questions, and you won't get too rude of a response. You know, if it's really stupid, you might get mildly rude, but you're not going to get like 10-20 guys attacking you like you would on a sports bike forum. I try to enforce that. I try to, you know, it's kind of like m13online.com. We are retard friendly. So if you've got so if you're new to motorcycles or whatnot, or, you know, even if you get your experience, we got a lot of experienced people on there, but I'm just saying, in general, noobs get attacked on motorcycle forums, but not on mine, so check it out. Anyways, yeah, so that's the topic. m13online.com.